Hi, guys. I've been doing a lot of sessions lately with people and helping people through some of their limiting beliefs. And there seems to be one that seems to be more prevalent than any other, actually, especially right after the pandemic and everything. And it's people asking me how to overcome their lack mentality. And I thought I could easily sit down and do a video on that, but thought it might be just more interesting for me to just open up and ask and see what happens. So that's what this video is. I'm going to open up and ask how to overcome a lack mentality. The mindset of lack is the mindset of fear. The mindset of fear is an illusion. For fear itself is an illusion. Fear itself is an aberration. It is an anomaly. It is a shielding of truth. It is a shielding of oneness, the oneness of God, the oneness of everything, the oneness of the universe. For God is abundant. God is 100% everything you experience, including you. You are one with that source. There is no overabundance. There is no underabundance. There is just everything. And everything itself is available to you. But that lack, that fear of not having, that fear of lacking, that fear of not being able to, is less a fear of lack and more a fear of failure. And the fear of failure itself is the fear of being seen as a failure. And the fear of being seen as a failure is the fear of not being loved, of not representing love and not expressing love, not being one with God. God is the love that you are one with. And the fear itself creates itself into lack. Lack is a lack of love. It is the fear of not being loved. That fear of not being loved, represented in lack, is a belief in struggle. It's a belief in hardship. It's a belief in a battle against your physical reality. But your physical reality is simply an illusion. It is simply an expression of your belief, and your belief of lack shows you that lack, shows you that belief, because you are creating that belief. But the reality of it is you are one with God. You are one with the source. You are one with all. And being one with all, you have the ability to manifest anything. And if your faith was strong enough, it would manifest instantly. It would manifest without any time transpiring, because that time itself is an illusion of man. It's an illusion of the physical world. It's a choice made by you and all people who are in that place of physical reality. And you create rules and laws in your physical reality that create a series of fears that are based in failure. And those fears and those failures are all based in the fear of not being loved, because everything returns to the fear of not being loved, because that is why you are there. You are there to experience that separation from love. And the only way you experience that separation from love is fear. And there is only one fear, and it's the fear of not being loved. It can be manifested in many ways, in the fear of lack and the fear of anxiety, the fear of stress. It can lead to addictions for trying to find love and finding something that makes you feel good because you can't feel the love because of your fear. But your fear is the thing that holds you back from receiving. Your fear is the thing that is keeping you from living abundant lives, because the reality of it is you have set yourself into a place where you believe God is higher than you. And there is no hierarchy in God. You and God are one. And you cannot separate one from the other, because you and God are one. And in being one with the source, that means you are your abundance or you are your lack. And you can choose, because that is your belief, and your belief is what creates the experience around you. And so the reality of it is breaking the belief in lack is stepping into your own divinity, realizing that you are one with God, that you have the ability to attract anything into your physical reality just by believing it, just by putting the belief into position and saying, I am receiving this, I am creating this, I am having this. This is happening. When this happens, this absolute expression of happiness, this absolute expression of joy that you receive when you are abundant absolutely tells you that you are absolute. And in that absoluteness, you are absolutely everything. You are absolutely lack. You are absolutely abundance. It's only your choice of which you wish to experience. And the way you wish to experience them is to believe it. If you believe you are in lack, you will experience your lack. If you believe you are in abundance, you will experience your abundance. But it comes down to faith and belief. But too often do you look at your past experiences as the way the world is. The world is an ongoing image. It's an ongoing painting on which you hold the brush. You get to paint anything on your canvas. And the reality of it is, if you keep painting the same picture, people get bored with that piece of art, because that piece of art looks the same as the last one you did, and it looks the same as the one before that, and the one before that, and the value of that goes down because of the fact that you are painting the same thing over and over again. Paint a new painting, make it new, make it exciting, make it unique. And in its uniqueness is the value. And then the uniqueness of you is your value. Stepping into your value, stepping into what you love and what you're passionate about is the value that you're seeking, that value that you want to express, that money, that abundance that you want to surround your experience comes to you when you step into the value of you. Because your value is a belief. If you believe you are unlimited, if you believe you are of value, if you believe you are loved, if you are believed you are joyful, if you believe you are happy, then those things come to pass, as does believing you're abundant, believing money comes to you easily, believing that money is just an energetic flow, which it is. It's an energetic flow that flows through the tide of your belief, through the tide of your belief. And the idea of that tide going in and out, and then suddenly placing up a barrier of lack mentality, and that lack mentality, it just creates a fight, a struggle, and an argument between abundance and lack. And that argument between abundance and lack is like a seawall. Eventually the seawall will fall because of the fact that you can't hold back the abundant sea. Step into you. Be you. Be the one you. Recognize that you are one with God, and your highest expression of your authentic self is where your abundance lies. Step into the role of being abundant. Realize that you have the ability to say, I am abundant. I am wealthy. I am manifesting. I am. Do not think or focus on lack in any form, for thinking or focusing on lack in any form just brings it to be, just brings it into existence. Focus solely on abundance. Focus solely on receiving more than you'll ever need, more than you'll ever have to need. You receive absolute unlimited abundance. And in that absolute unlimited abundance, you have no lack. Because when you are absolute in your abundance, you are lacking lack. And lacking lack itself is abundance. When it's not there in your vocabulary, when it's not there in your belief, when it's not there in your actions, then lack will not be there. You need to step out of your thoughts of lack, your emotions of lack, your deeds of lack, and realize that you can have anything. And sometimes the way you change that belief is simply by saying, I am receiving something different. I am receiving abundance. And start to see the small things come into your favor, into your play. The small things start to create around you as you move forward into a new abundance, because that abundance is the lack of lack. You're back to the lack of lack. That sounds so rhymey. Well, that, my friend, is that. Laughed me right out of it. I hope that gave you something to think on or ponder on or experience into your life. I think the idea of you are fully abundant, you are unlimited, is such a beautiful statement, Because if you're one with God, you have to be abundant. You have to be unlimited because God is unlimited, and as are you. And since when we look around this room and we look at this physical reality, this room itself that I'm sitting in, this studio, this microphone in front of me, these lights that shine on me, they're all made of God. And it's unlimited. I can think in this room, or I can think outside this room, or I can think out in this county, in this state, in this country, in this world. It's all God. This universe, it's all God. And God is unlimited, and God is abundant, and God is lacking lack. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye. Thank you, my friends, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure that you've subscribed and you like it, you share it, but also comment below it. Let's get this community talking about these topics and spreading this information out far and wide so we can change the world for the better. Thank you.